One of my favorite frames to sell here at Page Waterman Gallery are gold leaf frames. These are actually 22 karat gold leaf, and they're hand carved. In this case, this is called an American Impressionist style frame. You know, the design was developed over 100 years ago, usually as a flat panel, and then this sort of frame on frame look with carving in it. And this particular frame is antiqued. And it also has what's called a red rub. So it's a labor-intensive process, and this is a great little example that shows the process of what it takes to make a gold leaf frame. So it starts just as a plain piece of wood. They join the frame up. The next step is most of these frames are actually hand carved, so the design is not some sort of clay, but is actually a craftsman actually has to take a wood chisel, carve the design in the frame, and then probably sand it, get it smooth. Then they apply it's a gesso, a white plaster type material, and this is applied so the wood grain does not transfer through the gold leaf, which is very thin. Next step is red bowl, and within the red bowl is rabbit skin glue. And so this has to be applied, it has to dry probably overnight, and then they apply the gold leaf. And gold leaf is very thin. It gets picked up with a badger brush, it gets laid on, and just a very difficult craft to learn how to do, because it has to be cut just the right size. Obviously gold is precious, so you don't want to waste it. And they pick it up with a brush, lay it on, that has to dry, and then they burnish. When the gold goes down, it's actually dull, and then they take a tool, a stone called an agate, and they actually burnish it. They rub the gold leaf, and they get this beautiful shine. And that's one of the wonderful qualities of gold leaf, is you can get this beautiful shine and luster or burnish that you just cannot get with like a brass composition gold. And then they can leave it this way this is called a modern gold, the bright gold, or they can antique it. So in this case, they took steel wool after the gold leaf was applied, and they rubbed the gold with steel wool, very fine steel wool, and to get some of the red to show through. And then over here, they've added more antiquing, and which they can also do to give the frame a very old antiqued look. I think gold is a color that pretty much works on just about everything. It complements it. It's very comfortable looking. It has just this beautiful luster to it.